For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
Number 5.
Hey guys! I'm excited to share my experience with the DJI Avata Fly Smart Combo, and I think you're going to love this. I've flown a few drones in my time, but nothing quite compares to the experience I had with the DJI Avata when paired with the DJI FPV goggles V2. It's like stepping into the cockpit of your drone. You feel completely immersed, and it's almost like you're actually flying. I remember the first time I put on those goggles, I was instantly in the air, and the view through the 155 degrees FOV was unlike anything I'd ever seen. The quality is just stunning, and the wide field of view makes everything feel more real. Safety and durability. Now, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to flying drones, so I was a little nervous about crashing. But the built-in propeller guard really reassured me. I accidentally bumped into a tree branch during one of my flights, but the drone kept going like nothing happened. It didn't lose control, and I was able to continue flying right after the minor collision. Plus, the 18-minute flight time gave me plenty of time to explore and capture everything I wanted, without feeling rushed to get back to the ground. Extended flight range. Another thing I want to highlight is the flight range. When I was flying the DJI Avata, I took it to an open field to see how far it could go. The HD feed stayed strong even at 7 kilometers, which was pretty impressive. I've flown other drones with weaker transmissions, and I've lost signal much sooner, but with the DJI Avata, I felt confident pushing its limits without worrying about losing the connection. Compatibility and flexibility. One of the coolest things about the DJI Avata is its compatibility with other DJI products. I tried it with the DJI FPV remote control too and was able to customize the flying experience even more. It's great to have those options depending on what you're looking for in a flying experience. I'm a fan of the DJI motion controller for its simplicity, but I can see why people would want to experiment with other controllers as well. Conclusion. Overall, I've been incredibly impressed with the DJI Avata Fly Smart Combo. It's perfect for both beginners and more experienced drone pilots. Whether you're looking for 4K video quality, an intuitive flying experience, or a compact design that's easy to carry around, this drone has it all. I can't wait to take it on more adventures, and I know you'll love the experience as much as I have. Trust me, once you've flown this, you won't want to go back to any other drone.
Number 4.
The DJI Mini 2 Fly More Combo is the perfect ultralight drone for anyone who wants to capture stunning aerial footage without the hassle of a bulky camera setup. Weighing less than 249 grams, about the size of an average apple, this drone is super compact and easily fits in the palm of your hand. It's honestly a game changer for me when I go on hiking trips or travel because it doesn't add any extra weight to my backpack. I remember the first time I took it to the beach, flying it was so simple, and the footage I got was amazing, even in a windy environment. Now, let's talk about its camera. The 3-axis gimbal supports a 4K camera that shoots 12MP photos, and it's a dream to use. When I first used it, I wasn't expecting such sharp images and smooth video, but the gimbal kept everything stable, even when I was flying over the waves. The 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐭 2.0 technology is another standout feature. It offers up to 10 kilometers of HD video transmission, so I've had clear video even when flying quite a distance away from me. That's one thing I love about this drone, it's got the range, but I never feel disconnected from the shot I want to capture. If you're looking for performance, the DJI Mini 2 delivers. With 31 minutes of flight time, I had plenty of time to get the perfect shot when I was capturing the sunset. I've taken this drone to places like the mountains, where the altitude goes up to 4,000 meters, and it's been stable and reliable, even in level 5 winds. I remember one trip to the hills, and the wind was pretty strong, but the drone didn't budge. It handled it like a pro, and my footage stayed smooth and clear. Another cool feature is the 4x digital zoom. I can safely zoom in on objects that are further away without risking a collision or having to fly dangerously close. It's really handy, especially when I'm shooting wildlife, like I did in a recent forest trip. Instead of getting too close, I could zoom in from a distance and still get the shot I wanted. For those of you just starting with drones or even seasoned pilots, the quick shots feature is fantastic. You just select a flying pattern, and the drone takes care of the rest, automatically recording and shooting videos. It's perfect if you want to capture professional-level footage without the steep learning curve. I've used it for social media posts, and let me tell you, it makes the editing process so much easier. The DJI Fly app also makes it easy to add soundtracks and filters, so your content looks polished without much effort. I often share these videos with friends right after a shoot, just a few taps, and it's ready to go. When it comes to tech specs, the DJI Mini 2 operates smoothly in temperatures between 0 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and it supports dual frequency bands, 2.4 GHz and 5.8 GHz, for a reliable connection. I personally found it responsive during rapid tilting with the 100 degrees per second max control speed, especially when I was trying to capture a fast-moving subject. The electronic shutter speed.
Number 3.
The DJI Mavic 3 is a drone I've personally flown multiple times, and I can say from experience it's built for creators who demand both quality and reliability. With its 4 of 3 CMOS Hasselblad camera, you're getting professional-grade imaging with a 12.8 stop dynamic range that really holds up in harsh lighting. I've shot footage during golden hour and bright midday sun, and it handled both effortlessly, keeping shadows and highlights well balanced. Whether you're filming commercial work or capturing travel content, this sensor lifts your production quality. It's rated to fly up to 30 kilometers and as high as 6,000 m, and I've tested it in various terrains, from coastal winds to cooler elevations. With 46 minutes of max flight time, you can stay airborne longer and focus more on your shot than your battery life. I remember one morning shoot where I flew multiple takes on a single charge, didn't need to swap batteries once. It saved time and let me keep creative momentum. Safety-wise, the omnidirectional obstacle sensing is a feature I wouldn't fly without anymore. It's picked up tree branches and poles I didn't notice in real time. It's a huge confidence boost when flying in dense or unfamiliar areas. One of the things I appreciate most is the 15 km video transmission range with the O3 Plus transmission system. Whether flying over open fields or busy urban areas, the live feed remains stable and smooth, no lag or signal dropouts even when I push the range. The Advanced Return to Home (RTH) feature is more than just a failsafe, it's smart. It recalculates the safest route based on the current environment, and I've used it both when testing low battery warnings and when visibility was getting bad. Every time, it got the drone back with zero stress. The Mavic 3 is also FAA Remote ID compliant, which is something professionals and hobbyists alike should be aware of. It helps you stay on the right side of the rules. Built to perform in temps between -10 degrees to 40 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and wrapped in a sleek gray finish, this drone isn't just about looks, it's ready for real-world use. Whether you're a filmmaker, content creator, or tech enthusiast, this drone brings a serious mix of performance, safety, and regulatory compliance.
Number 2.
The DJI Air 2S Fly More Combo is an incredible drone that combines all the essential features for both beginner and seasoned drone enthusiasts. I've had the chance to test it out in a variety of scenarios, and the results speak for themselves. With its 1-inch image sensor and 2.4 micrometers pixels, it's no surprise that this drone captures stunning 5.4K video at 30 frames per second and 4K at 60 frames per second, offering crisp, clear footage even in challenging lighting conditions. From personal experience, the first time I flew it during sunset, the colors and clarity were absolutely stunning, even when the light was fading. One feature that truly sets the DJI Air 2S apart is its advanced 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐭 𝐍𝐵 transmission technology, which provides a 7.5-mile range for video transmission. I've tested this on longer flights, and the video feed remains smooth and uninterrupted, which was a game-changer compared to previous models I've used. Whether you're flying high above a field or over a cityscape, this drone keeps your image feed steady and clear. The Fly More combo comes with 2 extra batteries, giving you a total of 31 minutes per battery. This means longer flight sessions without worrying about constantly swapping batteries, which is a huge plus during my longer shoots. What really impressed me, though, was the Master Shots feature. It's basically the next level of DJI's quick shots, and I couldn't believe how simple it was to create cinematic shots. The drone takes control and executes a sequence of movements to capture professional-looking footage. During my recent trip to a national park, I used master shots, and it made capturing those sweeping aerial shots a breeze. It's definitely a feature I would recommend for anyone who wants high-quality content without spending hours on manual adjustments. When it comes to tracking subjects, DJI has really nailed it with Focus Track. The combination of Spotlight 2.0, Active Track 4.0, and Point of Interest 3.0 makes following or circling a subject effortless. For example, I recently used Active Track to follow a friend cycling through the woods. It kept them perfectly centered in the frame, even as they sped through some tricky terrain. That kind of tracking capability gives you more freedom to concentrate on composition while the drone does the hard work. Whether you're a hobbyist or a professional content creator, this drone delivers in every aspect, from image quality to intelligent flight features. It's an investment that'll help you produce amazing footage with ease, and from my own experience, I can confidently say it's one of the best drones out there right now.
Number 1.
The most well-rounded, lightweight drone experiences I've had, and I say that as someone who's flown several DJI models over the past few years for both client work and outdoor content. Weighing under 249 grams, it's perfect for anyone who wants to fly legally without registration in most regions, especially in the US, where that limit matters. I personally found this useful while traveling across state parks last summer. Quick setup, no paperwork, and I was in the air in minutes. One thing that genuinely stood out was the 4K per 60 frames per second HDR video. I remember filming during golden hour on the coast, no filters, no edits, and the footage was sharp enough to use in a professional reel. It captures lighting transitions perfectly, especially for creators who post vertical content right away without touching a laptop. The RC2 remote controller with screen changes the game, no need to rely on your phone, which I appreciated when I was out in a remote area with no signal. And with 20 kilometers FHD video transmission, I could explore wide open spaces and still see real-time video feed clearly. The signal was stable even as I flew the drone across a valley trail. Omnidirectional obstacle sensing has saved me more than once, like the time I lost visual contact when flying behind a group of tall trees, and the drone adjusted its route automatically. It gave me a huge confidence boost knowing I didn't have to micromanage every move. The Active Track 360 degrees feature also makes smooth tracking shots super easy to manage, even if you've never used a drone before. Battery performance is another strength. This bundle comes with 3 Intelligent Flight Battery Plus units, which allowed me to shoot continuously for over 90 minutes on a mountain filming trip. I used the 2-way charging hub between locations, which kept my backup batteries ready on the go. That really saved my shoot. What makes this combo more complete is what comes in the box. The Deco Gear backpack is compact but fits everything without squeezing. The Lexar 128GB micro SD card is fast enough to handle heavy 4K files without lag. Plus, the 31.5-inch landing pad came in handy when I had to launch from a rocky hilltop. It kept the gimbal clean and stable during takeoff and landing. This kit also includes a 2-year CPS extended warranty, and since it's a DJI USA authorized product, everything is covered and legit. If you're looking for a professional-grade drone that balances power and portability, this bundle delivers exactly what you need with features that actually hold up in real-world use.